No, chat. Yeah. I like solos, bro. I'm slowly getting to it. It's more campy. It's not as aggressive as I want it to be, since everyone's like running and running and running and running, you know. But it's an adjustment though, just more patience than normal. But I like it though. I love solos. I'm cool with it, bro. Yeah. So I'm thinking about going forward. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing probably just nothing but solos, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like how much I do like the whole idea of doing squads and everything with my viewers. I love that. I love that now. But at the end of the day, man, I have to always make the best decision um, for our community. And yeah, solos is the best way, man. 100%. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the solo piece, man. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking solos, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm liking solos, dog. For sure, man. Yeah, and we needed to too, man. It gets to a point. I feel like, and this is a thing where it's like, I tell people, man, I'm all about running with our viewers and all that. I'm all for it, bro. Um, I think the thing that I explain to people is too. I think people take it for granted, and they start um creating the necessary stuff from it, and you get the entitlement piece where it's like, hey, Heart, why did you unfriend me? Or I feel this way, and it's not about how they feel. It's not, and I think that's the piece that I have to step back from, because I think people don't understand that, like, and I'm just tired of it, man. I'm gonna be honest, personally, because I'm open about it. I'm tired of it, I just want to play a game and have fun. Stop worrying about the extra stuff. As a big content creator, I got 99 problems already. I got a lot of problems as is. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think people understand. We're such a big community streaming on 3 platforms, and it's yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro. So yeah, I just had to make the switch, bro. I had to make the switch, man. Yeah, yeah. Just had to make the switch, man. So yeah, but it's a good day though. It's a good pivot in our history, man. It's a good pivot in our history, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep grinding, and yeah, that's just is what it is. And the thing that I want to eliminate too, man, and other big streamers like myself before they blew up, big, yeah, yeah, they had the same issue. Who was doing viewer games and same stuff I was doing? They had the same issues. Right, like we blew up, but we're going to make it to that next level, and for us to do that, we got to step away from the viewer games, man. We got to, bro. Yeah, no more. Yep, no more squads. Yep, squads are gone. Yeah, squads are gone. Yeah, done with it. Yeah, I might do them here and there for now on, but yeah, from this point forward, only solos, man. Unless something changes, but yeah, I got to start weeding out like a lot of viewership in the sense of like, I want people to start watching the content for what it is. So we have great content. We do a good job. But there's a lot of people that are contingent based off them just playing just it. Like I get to run with Heart, so I watch. I'm going to watch until I get a chance to play. And if I don't play, I leave. Like I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. Like that's bad for the longevity of what we're trying to do here. And I don't think people understand that. Right, you want to make sure when you cut the stream on, it's like, man, I like this content. I love what he talks about. I love what he like. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's the problem, where it's like, yeah, that's just what's gonna be, man. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, man. DJ, thanks for subscribing to the TikTok, man. Big ups to my boy DJ, man. Appreciate that controller too, legend. Thank you, man. Yeah, and I told people too, man. I told people a couple months ago, man, in 2024. We was gonna switch over to solos because I saw it happening already. You know what I'm saying? Like I already saw it happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's just a common trend, man. It's a legit common trend. Seeing that for what it is, if there's a lot of people, if they're not, benefiting in the sense of getting a run, it's like, man, I'm not watching, and I don't want that. Like I don't want those kind of individuals in my community, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Like I want to weed them out, like get them out of there. It's like if you come here, it's like I love your content, I love what you do, That's why I'm here. That's it. Me running games with my viewers is just extra to it, the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I explain to streamers and content creators. You should only do things because it's the right move. Simple as that. Because whatever you decide to do, good or bad, people are not going to like your decisions. They're not going to like what you say, like what you do. Who cares? That's life. Your job is to make the best decision at the right time so you can continue to grow and become one of the best ever in whatever you do. That's your job. And I see that a lot, man. And so I saw a lot of people like, oh, Heart, man, you know, viewer games, man, you sending paragraphs and, oh, Heart, I haven't played in months. Like, bro, even if you didn't play in months, so what? Who cares? But I think that's the thing that these individuals didn't understand. Me doing viewer games was me giving back to you all and saying thank you for giving me what y'all have given me. But it gets to a point when I'm getting text messages and inboxes and DMs and comments and all this about it, and I'm tired of that, man. You know, and that's just me being honest. Like I'm tired of that, bro. Like if you here, be here. If not, bro, because you don't play, I need you to leave. Respectfully, there's a lot of other content creators that want that, and they do whatever it takes to get those viewers up. Not me. I'm gonna do it the right way. That's how we've grown. We've done everything correctly. However the result played out, and whoever liked it and didn't. I'm not here to be the likable guy. I'm here to be the right guy. See what I'm saying? And so if, you know, me making that pivot is about me making the right move, then we do that. You know, and people had warning months ago that I was going to do that, like play number solos. I said that like around Thanksgiving time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said around Thanksgiving. Y'all remember I was at my parents' crib streaming. Y'all remember that? I said, man, I might do solos. And y'all like, man, Heart ain't going to do no solos. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing solos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's just one of them things. But I tell people, man, that, so one of the things that I've learned about life is the things that you're not willing to let go is what's holding you back. And how much I love viewer games, I got to let it go, bro. I got to let it go because I think that's holding us back from becoming up there, you know? And so that we're going to do more of that, man. We're going to do more viewer games. Maybe months from now, if we do viewer games, I don't know, weekends here and there, I might do them with the kiddos and let the kids run a couple games with me. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, because the piece, I got to have some conversations too. Maybe, you know, someone was like, man, maybe do sub games. I don't even like the idea of doing sub games personally. I'm not a fan of it, bro. You know, once in a blue moon, I don't even want to do that. Like if I just don't know. And the viewer game piece, like I like that too. Maybe once in a blue moon, but yeah. Yeah, man. Just yeah, solos from this point forward, chat. I mean, y'all gonna get solos. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, man, like whoever don't like the decision, they can, you know, walk away and do what they gotta do. Find a streamer that allows them to play and view, and that's on them. But I'm trying to be up there with the ninjas, you know. And once we get to that point, I want to be in the conversation with Kai and Duke. Because here's the thing I say too, right? A year from now, 2 years from now, right? I'm going to be doing more just chatting streams. So like I'm going to be doing some Fortnite here and there, and next I'll be doing just chatting. Because the next step is me making it to the next level, the highest level. It's to get into that echelon, that group with Duke and them and Kai and Speed. Like I want to be in that conversation, right? And so we're going to make another major pivot, right? More IRL content, less Fortnite content. We still put it out a year or two from now, but that's the next step, all right? Because you don't want to limit yourself to the possibilities, and that's the thing that people don't understand. And so people become so accustomed to the norm that they lose out on the growth potential because they're not willing to make the adjustments and the pivots and the sacrifices to get to the next level. And that's just what it is, man. You know, and I say this to say, man, if you've been around since day one, I've been doing viewer games for 3 years. Since day one of my streaming career. I tell people this, since day one of my streaming career when I started on 2K. If you've been around for that long, I've been doing viewer games for 3 years. So if anyone has an issue with that, bro, it is what it is, bro. I gave y'all 3 years of viewer games. I didn't charge people to play a game. I did it completely free from the bottom of my heart because I love what we've created with the team Region. I love our community. I love our fans, our supporters. I love y'all. I gave y'all 3 years of viewer games. I think 3 years is very efficient. I didn't charge anyone $1, not one time. So I think that's pretty cool, right? Yeah. You know? Yeah. So I think that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fair, right? I think it's fair, man. Rachel, thank you for that glowing jellyfish. Thank you, young lady. Thank you. You're amazing. You're a legend. Thank you. We love you. Yeah. So it's just stuff like that, man, that I have to do. I have to change. There's a lot of other things I will be changing as well. A couple other adjustments that I want to kind of get done and take care of. Yeah. It's just, yeah. But I have to make the best decision for us, man, going forward. I have to. Yeah. I've gotten comments, I'm getting an example. I had a comment in a Discord yesterday that I read. I really don't check my socials like that because I have so many messages, but I checked my Discord the other day. And, I had someone disappointed and, was like, well, you wanted to run customs. And so the thing that was going through my mind when I read that message was that I don't think people understand it's not about the fact that I didn't want to do customs. I would love to do customs. But if I'm unable to do customs because I got 50 people out of the 100 completely griefing our games and I can't even do hide and seek. And so let's even take a step back when I let y'all know that if I kept getting stream sniped, I'm not going to do hide and seek. And like 6 games after that comment, I'm getting stream sniped every game. I'm not running hide and seek matches, bro. And I got people griefing my matches. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't think people understand that, how much that messes up a stream. Right? Like, I don't, that's another reason why I don't think I will ever do customs again from this point forward. Because it's, I don't think people understand, like, in my heart I want to do it. But you just got people in this world, man, who just want to just destroy stuff. Now, I can't control that. See what I'm saying? So it's just, it's small things as I go forward, I'm realizing. And, I want to continue to provide great content for y'all. And I will definitely. We are going to do more solos, 100%. I'm loving it more and more. I like the peace. I'm going to give you another example, right? And it isn't me kind of airing it all out. I'm just airing this all out, right? I run with a squad. Now, here's what people don't understand. I got people that view me for months, weeks, even a year plus. I'm running with people sometimes that are no good at the game at times. Respectfully, they're not really good at the game. And so I have to legit carry the game 20, 30 kills. I'm okay with that. But I get put into situations where my character gets diminished when it's like, oh, Heart's blaming his teammates for getting knocked. Like, so there's a lot to viewer games that people don't see that I see. And so now I'm getting negative feedback on something that I'm doing to give back to you all. And then I'm getting demolished from a image perspective. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, hey, team, stay with me, team. Stay with me, team. And I got one here. I got one in Timbuktu. I might got one by me, but he in like 5 buildings over. And next I got Tfue, Ninja, Peter Bot, and Poyo pushing me. And now it's a 4v1 and I got all these individuals pouncing on me, right? Then I'm like, yo, team, where we at, team? You see what I'm saying? But then it's like, oh, well, Heart, he blaming his team. I'm not blaming my team for nothing. I'm just stating what I asked my team. Hey, team, stay together with me, y'all. I'm rotating. I know I'm moving fast, but, man, get the car. Stay with me. And so now, it's like, these are little things I don't think people realize that came from viewer games that has diminished a lot of my aspects of what we do. Why you think a lot of bigger streamers that stepped away from viewer games as much as they used to blew up? because of part of that. I don't think people understand that. They don't run with streamers anymore. That's why I don't run with streamers no more. I used to do it all the time. It's a lot of stuff I used to do. I don't do it no more. It doesn't make sense. See what I'm saying? And so these are small things that I'm understanding as I go that I can't do no more. How much I want to, but what you want to do might not be in the best interest in what you're trying to build and accomplish for the long term. So you have to be disciplined enough from an emotional standpoint, right? And from a logical standpoint, and say, hey, is this the right move? Because a move that you want to do might not be the right move, and the right move might not be a move that you want to do, but you have to do. And so I've learned so much throughout this process, because it's like, you know, whatever I decide to do, it will never be enough. And that's what I have to realize. And because of that, I have to make the right decision. Because even if I make the other decision, it's still not good enough. So let me make the right decision, because even if I did the other one, it's still not going to be good enough. So let's make the right decision so we can become one of the best. Because we're growing. And again, I say this to say too, man, for, you know, yeah. It's like, what people don't understand is this. Last year at this period of time compared to this year, I don't think people understand the growth. Specifically Twitch. We was averaging 50 viewers on a good day on Twitch at this time. Fast forward, we're seeing 300, 400, 500 people in a year span. And we're in we finished year 3, so we're in year 4 now. And so here, let me take another step back, because some of your favorite content creators or streamers that you may watch, let's say with Fortnite, because I do Fortnite, the top content creators and streamers have been doing this 10 plus years. There's not one that I can't think of, like top of the top, that have not been doing this 10 plus years. There's not one that I can think of. 10, 12, 13, 15 years. They've been doing this for a while. And so that's the thing that I need people to understand too sometimes, is that I've came a long way with this streaming stuff. And regardless of the decision, I've always made the right decision. And that's how we started winning, because I made the right decision in the moment every single time. But the thing that I need y'all to understand is how life plays out. You gotta look at it from this perspective. You have to give up something to gain more. You see what I'm saying? And so, like I told y'all last year, I'm gonna tell y'all this year. Somebody clip this on Twitch, because I want people to be a witness to what I'm about to tell y'all. 6 to 12 months, this thing is going way better than what we have. And we're doing great. Great. Big Fortnite creator, we're doing a great job. But we're going to do more. YouTube is going to be 10 times better. Twitch will be 10 times better. TikTok will be 10 times better. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to play out that way. We know what to do. We're making the adjustments. Now it's time to put the work in and stay consistent and be disciplined. So, yeah. So, yeah. But that's how it's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm excited though, bro. Oh yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. See here. TTV, thanks for subscribing to the TikTok, man. To everyone that subscribed and gifted today, man. I maybe missed it on accident. I do apologize. Thank y'all so much for the gifters, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. But yeah, man, that's just how it's gonna play out, man, from this point forward, bro. Yeah. You know, and I say this one time, and I'm only gonna say this one time respectfully. If y'all are here for just viewer games, find someone else, man, that's gonna do viewer games with you, run with you. And there's a lot of great content creators out there that do viewer games. I would love for you to come over there and run with them. I'm just not gonna do it no more. So, you know, this is how it's gonna be, man, from this point forward. So, yep. So, yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Yeah, I had a good time running solos today, bro. I had a good time. Really good games. Campy though. Campy. That's the only thing I'm gonna miss about squads. Squads is very like push, but definitely campy, you know. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Yes, Vibe. Solos from this point out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We will be doing solos from this point forward. Yes, ma'am. Here and there, I might do games with the kids on the weekends here and there. Let them get some games in with me here and there. But outside of that, man, it's gonna be just solos. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna switch it up though. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up though, bro. I'm gonna switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But definitely solos though. Yeah, no, I think that's what I do like about the solo piece, man. It's definitely more relaxing for me, bro. Because it's like, I don't think people realize, like, in squads, I'm going to go get 20, 30, 40, and I'm trying to make sure I keep my team together. And, I mean, some people, and I say this to say, man, I don't care how good or bad you were. I never cared. But to continue, like, bro, there's games where I might get 35, and my other teammates got 1. And I'm going against, like, sweats and streamers. I don't think people understand that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, too, whole time people running with me, they just trying to get crowns, bro. They don't care about nothing else. They just trying to get that crown. Like, Heart gonna give me that crown. You know? So, yeah. So, yeah, we definitely gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end up doing that, though, bro. So I'm gonna end up doing solos. And, yeah, for those that just don't like what I do, they just gonna end up just falling to the wayside. Yeah, most of them come back anyway. That's how it typically goes too. They start realizing that they made a mistake. They come back. I mean, I've seen it time after time. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna fall by the wayside. Next, they're gonna come back and be like, "Heart, man, I've been watching you forever. I love you, man." Okay, yeah, sound good. Okay. So I've been seeing it for so long, man. It's the same old, man. You know. So yeah. But yeah. Yes, the update just started, y'all. The update just started on Fortnite, y'all. Just started. So, yeah, that's just how it's gonna go, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's gonna go. Let's see here. That's how it's gonna go. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just levels to it, bro. You know. Yeah, it's levels to it, man. I noticed you've been stressed. I haven't been stressed, Royal. And that's the thing too, man. For those in here making assumptions on what y'all feel about me, don't do that. The stress is a very strong word, brother. Right? So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? What I try to tell people is this too, though. You know, for some of y'all that don't listen maybe to the stream when I explain to y'all, because I tell everybody what's going on, right? It's for y'all to listen, right? Tia, thanks for that gifted sub on Twitch, man. I appreciate it, family. You know, what I tell people is, man, y'all gotta understand too, though, bro. From another perspective, some of y'all expect me to come in here every single day and give y'all like this crazy energy every single day. Like, and I see that too. Some of y'all that don't understand how this stuff plays out. It's life, right? Some days I'm gonna be here, bro. Some days I'm gonna be here. But if anybody's been watching my stream the last month, 30 days to be exact, today, I've changed my diet. I've been working out. No fast foods. I've done a lot of different changes in my life. Done a lot. And so when you're making major changes like that, especially to your health, your spirituality, so many different things, right? There's going to be a difference. I've shredded 25 pounds, bro, in like a month span. I'm just changing my diet and slowly working out. You see what I'm saying? And so I think that's the thing that I explained to some of you all, bro, is that you're thinking X, Y, and Z the whole time. I done told you what was going on. People just don't actively listen. I've been telling y'all for 30 days what I've been doing. See what I'm saying? Anybody knows how dieting, change your diet, no fast food, no sugars, no carbs. You understand? But that's the thing I try to explain to people, bro. Like when you make changes, people don't get it. Even if you tell them, like, hey, da da da, they don't listen. They're not hearing it. They just perceive how they want to perceive it. I can tell y'all, no one listens. So, yeah. Yeah. I even slowed down on coffee too. You know what I'm saying? Even on the coffee side, I haven't even really been drinking espresso like that. I've been just drinking regular coffee. Slowly trying to take that out of my diet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 27 going on 20. I be trying to tell people, bro, it's more than to streaming than what people understand. Like, you can't make it to the next level in anything in life until you start changing things about yourself. It has nothing to do with streaming. This is life. And so a lot of people are trying to figure out, okay, well, man, why am I not making it to the next level in my life? And why things are not playing out? Because you're not doing the sacrifice that you need to make it to the next level. You're eating the wrong foods, drinking, smoking, whatever you're doing. I don't know. I here to judge nobody. But what you do, there is consequences, however you feel. Whatever decision you make, you can call it good, you can call it bad. I don't care how you want to frame it. There's a consequence for every decision you make. So you might feel good when you do this, but it's hurting you somewhere else, and you got to figure out where it's hurting you. And so I had to change a lot of habits, bro. Change my diet. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't gamble. I don't go to clubs. I don't go parties. I don't kick it with my friends like most people do. I don't do any of that. I've been building my life from 18 to 27, 9 years going on 10 in June. 10 years of my life almost, I've been grinding and keeping my head down because I understood that if I don't do it now, my family's doomed. Because it's like, it's a cycle. People make excuses for their problems. They blame it on other people instead of taking accountability and say, it starts with me. I sin, I make mistakes. I got a lot of flaws about myself, bro. I'm not there, big dog. I'm just not. But I'm working every single day to improve it, and I recognize that. Every day is a mission. If I become 1% better than what I was yesterday, it's a mission. To the day I die, I'm going to try to grow. If I turn 80, I'm still growing. I turn 90, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. So every single day I'm working to become a better version of myself every single day. You have to be dedicated to the process because you have to understand people need other people to depend on. And you might have to be that person in your family for people to depend on, to give them hope, to give them a different direction. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Northwest Indiana, Gary, Indiana area. If you know what that is, you get what I'm trying to tell you. Chicago area, 20 minutes away. Ain't too much hope out there, bro. It ain't. It ain't, big dog. Ain't too many role models. There's only two ways you typically make it out where I come from. There's only two ways. And they ain't doing this. I'm just saying. They ain't doing this. But I'm trying to show people where I come from. People in Indiana, United States, the world, that you can do something different, bro. You can be different. You can become a lawyer, a doctor, veterinarian, an entrepreneur, a streamer, a content, anything. You can do anything, bro. But you just have to make the commitment, and it starts with self. People just don't understand the work I put in. I've gave up everything. I've been through back. I've been everywhere. I've been through it all. And so I tell people it's gonna be a cold day before I let someone take this from me, bro. It's gonna be a cold day. It's gonna be a cold day out there. Cold day. So, cold day. So you just gotta keep grinding, man. Keep chasing your dreams and be relentless. Take accountability. Start with yourself. It's not other people. It starts with yourself. Start fixing yourself. Figure out your traumas, your problems, your habits, poor habits. Get closer to God. Get good with your mom and your dad. Build those relationships. Learn how to articulate how you feel instead of assuming people should figure it out. Articulate it. Get better at life. And everything else starts opening up for you. That dream job, that dream car, the woman of your life. Everything starts changing when you work on self and get better with God. Just giving you the sauce, my boy. It ain't no secret to life. It ain't. The problem is most people don't want to put the work in. They just assume it should be given. Nothing's given on this lifetime. Nothing's given. You got to work every single day. And if you believe that anything should be given to you because you just breathe, you are sadly mistaken. This is not the world we live in. You got to work every single day to get better. And what you did yesterday does not matter. What I did yesterday, no one cares no more. Respectfully. And I understand that. Does it suck? Yeah. But no one cares. Today I got to be better. I got to do more. So start with yourself, big dog. Grow, get better, improve. And everything else starts changing. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man. That's how I look at life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at life, you know? That's how I look at life, man. So, yeah. We got a lot of work to do, y'all. We got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. Yeah. Got a lot of work to do, y'all. But I'm excited, though. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people I'll be talking to in the next couple days about a lot of things that we're going to kind of pivot towards. I got a lot of new things I want to start doing. I am going to start implementing just chatting streams as well as we go forward. That's something I am going to be doing more of. So I'm letting y'all know, like, stuff like this where we're having conversations. I'm going to have open dialogue on certain things with you all. Like, I want to take this to the next level respectfully. Hey, shout out to the Fortnite goats to do what they do. I love y'all. Y'all amazing. Y'all set the way. But however, I don't want to limit myself to just being a Fortnite creator. I don't. I'm trying to be up there with Kai and Duke, Queso. Like, I want to be up there with them, you know? And so that's something that I'm working on as we speak. And how do we get there? How do we make that transition? When do we do that? You know what I'm saying? What's next? You know? Yeah. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there, chat. We will get there. Yeah. For sure, man. And I think we got the right core of people that we've started with to really push us to that next level. For sure, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to EJ too, man. I don't know if y'all know who EJ is, but I'm a fan of EJ. I don't watch 2K. I'm not really too keen on 2K streamers. I'm really not. However, EJ is the exception. I'm a huge fan of EJ. EJ is an example of what we're going to end up doing and pushing it as far as we can. EJ is an amazing creator, entertainer. I got mad love for that dude. Talk about someone that puts the work in, right? And EJ gets the bigger picture. And that's why I support him and I respect him so much, because he gets the bigger picture. He gets the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? There's so much you can do with streaming. So much. And so far you can go. You know what I'm saying? And then what's next? And so you look at the Kais and Duke, specifically Duke, right? Duke was doing this thing on 2K and he made that transition to IRL content. You know what I'm saying? So that's the next step eventually, you know? And yeah. You know? Even like, so let me say this to y'all, right? I made it, so hold me to this. Hold me to the chat. What's today? April 8th? So April 8th of 2026, I made a commitment to my baby brother before I go on stream. I said, little bro, I bet you I can get to 180 in 1 year. He said, bro, that's insane. You think you can shred to 180 by that time? I said, absolutely I could. He said, well, how you gonna do it? I said, like anything else I've done in this lifetime. Stay committed. Stay disciplined. Even if it don't feel good sometimes, it hurts. You stay committed to it. You stay loyal to it. And that's what I'm gonna do. So that's another, like, it's so much that I'm trying to do more of. So in 1 year time, from today all the way until April 8th of 2026, my brother thought it was crazy because he's a professional trainer, so he does training. He said, bro, that's crazy. I said, I know, but I know what it takes to get there. He said, man, well, let's see. So I have a goal by next year. I'm gonna be at 180, solid 180, firm. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna work. But the reason why I'm saying this to y'all is this: when you open one door and you chase that dream and you get to that dream, you start seeing all these other doors start opening up. Boom, 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 boom. And then you become obsessed with chasing certain dreams and aspirations. and everything else start falling in line. So then it's like, okay, well, if I want to open up this door and chase this dream, well, what is required in this door? Okay, so if I open this door and I get here, how do I get to this door and this door and this door? So every time you open up a new door and chase that specific dream or goal, something you have to give up. You have to give something up. Is it watching less TV? Going out with your friends? Giving a couple years of just staying consistent? Doing something every day to that dream for 3 hours? Whatever the case may be, you got to do something to open that door and to have it. But you have to give something up. And so for me to be at my best, I have to be in shape to the T. Because what I'm trying to do is going to require so much time that my health has to be on point to the T. And so this is going to be a prerequisite of what I'm trying to do, and I got to get my health to that point. If I get to that point, and it's not if, it's when, everything else is a ball game, because everything else I've worked so hard to obtain. You see what I'm saying? So every door that you try to open, it has something you have to give up. And once you open it and get that door, you want to go for the next door. Okay, what's next? So every time you grow, you got to give up more, bro. You got to give up more. You got to, bro. What you gave up yesterday, bro, okay, cool, that's great. You open that, what's next? And I think that's the thing that I explain to people, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing that I tell people. Like, you got to continue to sacrifice if you want to keep moving up in life. Simple as that. Once you say, you know what, I just don't see myself doing too much, and that's where you stop. You know what I'm saying? Because at every level, there's a higher and higher and higher level of discipline that you have to obtain to get there. And the more and more you get up there, you're going to have this thing that you start falling in love with, the process, I call it. You're going to fall in love with the process of growth. And I love it. I love it. I fell in love with the process. I love it. And I say this respectfully. I don't care what happens at the end, because I know I'm going to get there. That's so irrelevant to me. What matters is how you start something and what you do to get to that point. Because if you start it the right way, that's the foundation. And everything that you build, like a house, right? The foundation has to be set right. And everything in between is going to get you all the way to the top. Once you get to the top, you're there. See what I'm saying? So you have to start it right. The process. Be diligent, be relentless, and learn and grow and sacrifice. As you grow up, and good things happen, bro. So that's how I look at that, bro. That's why I fell in love with the process. The ups, the downs, the smiles, the hurt, the joy, the crying, the pain, the love. Like, I love all that. Like, I tell people in life, we look at negativity, we look at pain and suffering as a negative thing. Understand something about all that. All that is part of the journey. Does it suck? Absolutely. Do you want to go through it? No. But most of the time, the big reason why a lot of people don't make it to the next level is because they're not willing to go through that. I don't want to feel that no more. I don't want to feel that way. I can't stand feeling certain emotions. I don't like it. But I got to go through that fire, bro, to become a better version of myself to get there. Because mama and dad getting old. Pop's about to be 71. Mama OG about to be 60. I'm going to have a wife soon. I want her to know that she has me. Through thick and thin, I got her. I'm going to figure out whatever we need to do. I got you. Our kids, my dad did all this so I can have a great life. Like, you see what I'm saying? Someone has to bear that responsibility. So go through it now, bro. Take care of your business. It's going to make you a better person, better lady, better guy, whatever the case may be. You're going to become a better person, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's just certain things like that I understand. Because you just got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Even if you fail 100 times, just keep going and keep going and keep going. You just got to keep going, bro. It's part of life. You just got to keep going. So, yeah, just got to keep going, dog. You got to be relentless, bro. Got to be relentless with it. You got to be a dog. You got to be relentless, man. Got to be relentless, you know? So it's just one of them things, man, why I explain to people and I say to say, man, you just got to keep going, bro. That's just the process of life. That's just how all this plays out, bro. You know, and here's the thing too, man. Shout out to you all, man, to Team Region, to everyone that's in here. I love y'all, man. I've met a lot of great individuals throughout this process. I met a lot of great people. I love y'all, man. Seriously. I don't think y'all understand, bro, how my life has changed in these 3 years I've been streaming. Like, I love y'all for what y'all have given me. I don't think people understand that. Like, bro, like, I was gonna go become a lawyer, go to the University of Arkansas, get my JD, pass the bar. I was gonna go work at Walmart, do some corporate work, whatever, make a little money. I was gonna go home and do some pro bono. That was what I wanted to do. But I always tell people, man, and one of my favorite sayings, God's vision will always supersede your own vision every single time. Because what you want to do is not what he has set for you. And a lot of times I tell people too, man, the problem is you think your vision is bigger than God's vision. And so you keep going through problems because you think that you are more important than God. And when you start realizing, wait a minute, bro, God opened this door for me, bro. Let me follow what he got for me. Even if you might not know what's going through that door, you trust him, bro. You walk by faith. Walk by faith. Trust him, bro. And when you walk by faith and not by sight and trust him, bro, great things happen. That's how I got here, bro. I didn't listen, respectfully, I say this. When my nephews told me, Unc, you should stream, for 3 months, I told them no. For 3 months, this is around COVID. I said, no, I'm not streaming, bro. I just want to play the game. But as I started playing the game more and more, I thought about it. I'm like, man, if I'm playing 2K for 10 hours a day with y'all, just might as well. And in first month, I'm averaging 30 viewers on Twitch. Huh? With no camera? Off of a PlayStation 4? With the PlayStation 4 joystick got the stick drift? I'm telling you. But that's the thing that I explain to people, bro. When you trust him, bro, and you realize your vision ain't nothing compared to his vision is everything, bro, he'll give you everything if you just trust him. And now look at this. I wake up every single day and I play a game called Fortnite. Every single day I'm playing Fortnite. Chasing my dreams. Creating generational habits and wealth and all this other stuff for my future kids and wife off of playing the video game. Who would ever think, right? A kid from Northwest Indiana, the 219. That's my point I say to y'all. You got to trust him even if you don't know what's going to happen. Just trust him, bro. That's it, big dog. Just trust him. And good things don't happen, dog. And look at us, man. 3 years of streaming, going on year 4 now. I think we're doing pretty good going into year 4. Don't y'all agree? I think we're doing pretty good. And we probably don't stop until the day I die. So I got a good 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years for y'all, bro. So buckle up tight. Because I ain't going nowhere, big dog. So that's just how I look at it, man. Then came a long way, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Came a long way.